Hi everyone, this is Jupiter Jim from jupiterjim.com. We're at my live active blog, Jupiter Jim's marketing team. And before I continue, I'd like to just ask you to please sign up. You can see on the right hand side, just sign up for and subscribe to my blog, Jupiter Jim's marketing team. Okay, so we're going to go over right here to this blog. It's Feng Shui by Mary Rose. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to add Google Analytics to a WordPress blog that is not using the thesis theme. And the reason you want Google Analytics is because the analytics will give you all kinds of information on the number of visitors you have per day, where they come from, what kind of browsers they're using, how long they stay at your site, keywords that they are using to find your WordPress blog or WordPress website, etc., etc. Okay, so here is the blog we're going to install the tracking code on. So step number one, let me just close down my site right here in this tab. Okay, so what we're going to do is just go to the Google search engine, type in Google Analytics. You can just complete that up here. Then you can click Advanced Search, but you can see we're already have the Google Analytics official website at the top. We've never signed up. You can click Access Analytics, sign up now. We haven't signed up, but we're just going to click Access Analytics anyways. And now I'm just going to type in the username. Since this is a Gmail account, you do not need to type in the @gmail.com. Just type in the username at the beginning. Okay, and then we're going to type in the password. And we're going to sign in, even though we've never opened a Google Analytics account. Let me change the screen resolution just a little bit here. Okay, there you go. So it's 3 steps here. Sign up for Google. Number 1, sign up for Google Analytics. Add the tracking code. We're going to add that to a PHP file in the WordPress website or blog, and then we're going to study the analytics later on to learn more about the audience for your WordPress blog. Okay, so it brings you to this page, and then we have to end up signing up anyways, but that's okay. So let's click here to sign up, and then there's some information. Now they want to know the account name. We'll just call this, make it real simple. The website is Feng Shui by Mary Rose, so we will make this the account name. Now for the website's URL, I'm going to go back to the website, the WordPress website, and click here, and it highlights the whole thing, or you can press Control A to highlight the whole thing. Then I'm going to press Control C because I'm on a PC. If you're on a Mac, press Apple C or Command C to copy. I'm going to go back to Google Analytics, and I'm going to paste it in here. Now because I'm in a Google Chrome browser, it already pasted the http:// before the URL or web address for the website. So I'm going to have to delete that. Anyways, press Control V, like Control Victor to paste, or Command V on a Mac, or Apple V on a Mac, same thing. And like I said, there's the HTTP right here, and it's also right there. So we don't want to put that in twice or it's going to cause problems. So just delete that. Very simple. Click in the white space to deselect. Time zone, United States. It says Pacific time. That's 3 hours behind me. I'm actually in Jupiter, Florida, so I'm on the East Coast, the same as New York time. And so that would be Eastern time right there. And I'm going to deselect by clicking in the white space again. Now, this is new. You have, well, it says data share settings. If you want to learn more about those settings, you can click on this little question mark here, okay? But we're not going to do all the research on that. Just for now, I'm going to leave this checked to share my Google Analytics data, because in the future it can help you, as you see down here, for an improved experience with AdWords, AdSense, and Google products, and it's not going to be shared with third parties, etc., etc., etc. Okay. So here's the user agreement. Don't forget to read that, scroll down, read that whole there, and then we're just going to click Create Account. It's that simple. Of course, we're not done yet. The tracking code configuration. I'm going to change the screen resolution a little bit again. Okay, so we've got the web property name, Feng Shui by Mary Rose. We've got the website URL. We've got the web property ID. And you can see right here it says tracking status, tracking not installed. We've got to install some code into the WordPress website, the WordPress blog, in order for Google to be able to track the number of visitors and where they came from and how long they've been at your site, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so we're just tracking a single domain, which is Feng Shui by Mary Rose. Very simple. And we need to paste this code right here on our site. Then paste it onto every page you want to track immediately before the closing head tag. Okay? So if you want more information, you can click this question mark there. And it will give you some examples and where to paste it, how to paste it, in case this video isn't doing it for you. So what you're going to do is just click in here one time. That highlights all the code, the opening script tag and the closing script tag. Then you're going to press Control C on a PC to copy. You're going to press Command C if you're on a Mac, or Apple C on a Mac. It's the same thing. Now I'm going to click over to the right to deselect. Go down. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Feng Shui by Mary Rose just to get our bearings. This is the WordPress website or blog that we're working with. And now I'm going to click on this tab right here. Okay, now that we're at the dashboard for the Feng Shui by Mary Rose.com website, WordPress website, we're going to scroll down, click on the Appearance tab, go down to Editor. It brings us by default to the style sheet, style.css file. We want to get to the header file. Right there. Now, before I paste in the tracking code, I would just like to remind you to please back up this file on your WordPress blog. You would do that using an FTP program such as FileZilla. I show you how to do that, how to back up files using FileZilla FTP program in my WordPress blog. I've got a video. Now, in an emergency, you can call up customer support at some hosting company such as HostMonster, which is what I used, or Bluehost. They back up your WordPress blog every day. Don't depend on it because it's not guaranteed to be there. But in an emergency, when all else fails, should you destroy your blog by pasting in the code incorrectly or messing around with this header.php file, you can call up the hosting company and they hopefully will be able to restore your site, but it's not a guarantee. So I would back up this file at least, if not the whole site, with an FTP program like FileZilla before I paste any code in here. Okay, so now we're looking for the opening head tag, which you can see. I'm just changing the resolution a little bit on my screen. So there's the opening head tag. You can see that right there. It says head, okay? Now just before the closing head tag is where Google said to place that tracking code. So I'm just going to scroll down. Lots of script here. I don't know if it's at the bottom. Okay, there it is. Can you see it right there? There it is. There's the closing head tag, and it said put it just before that. Okay, deselect. I'm going to go to just to the right of that script, and I'm going to hit enter a couple of times. Now I'm going to, because I'm in a PC, press Control Victor to paste that code. I'm going to hit enter one more time. Go up, Control Victor. If you're in a Mac, you're going to press Command Victor or Apple Victor. Okay, here we go. Control V. Now we just pasted that code. There's the closing head tag. Here's the code that we just pasted in. Okay, now I'm going to click Update File. Alrighty. Now we're going to go back to Google Analytics. I'm going to click Save. Now, apparently it says Success. You can see this green button up there. It looks like it was successful. Okay, it's going to take about 24 hours to get your first report of all your visitors, where they came from, how long they were at your site, what pages they checked out, etc. Okay, and we are back. This is a few days later. A few days have passed since that last clip. So what we're going to do is log back into the Google Analytics account. So we're just going to type in Google right in here. I'm going to click there. Just type in Google Analytics, and it automatically gives you this option down here for the Google Analytics official website. Then you're just going to click Access Analytics. You're going to put your email in here, and if you're using a Gmail account, you just need to put in the username, which is before the @gmail.com. You don't need to put in @gmail.com. So let me just do that. Okay, let me put in the password. Okay, and now we're into the Google Analytics account for this website, Feng Shui by Mary Rose. In the upper left, you can see we're at Google Analytics. This is the beta version. If you want to use the old version, just click up here. Or if you want to check out the old version, just click there. Okay, so now we're going to go up here where it says All Accounts. I'm going to click on Feng Shui by Mary Rose. Click on this one again, and finally we get to Feng Shui by Mary Rose default at the bottom, and it prints out the report. Now this is going to give us the report for the last 30 days, even though we just installed it on the 11th or 12th. Okay, so when you mouse over each one of these points, it gives you the date. So Tuesday, October 11th, 2011, 0 visitors. And on the 12th of October, Wednesday, 8 visitors. On Thursday, October 13th, there were 5 visitors. On Friday, October 14th, there were 7 visitors. Okay, so I'm going to scoot down here just a little bit. Now, the point of this video was to show you how to install Google Analytics on your WordPress blog, not to show you how to interpret the data, but I'm just going to go over it real quick. And this is only a fraction of the information that you get from Google Analytics. Okay, so it says the total number of visitors that you've received in the last 30 days, the total number of unique visitors, the number of pages that have been viewed in the WordPress blog, the average number of pages per visit, and 4.75 lets you know that each visitor to that site was very interested in that site. They spent an average 2.5 minutes on the site. There's only a 30% bounce rate, which is really good. A bounce rate is when somebody visits your site, they land on your site, they check out one page, and then they leave. That's considered a bounce. When they land on a page and click on another page or another page after that, that's not considered a bounce, and you get 60% new visitors, and that's basically all there is. So please, if you liked it and learned something, please leave your comments on YouTube, on my blog, share with friends, family, and loved ones on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc., LinkedIn. Take care, have a great day, and hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.